Like some of my gray hair disappeared.
All right.
I'm just leaning.
We should be on our starting soon screen. Let me go ahead and.
on Fitz's camera.
Yeah,
Alright.
we'll warn you if we see it.
We're live. Yay! Hello, everyone.
How come I don't
With
have
how
a
fuzzy the
camera?
background is, we might not even see the smoke.
Well, welcome to, I think this is episode 3, at least that's what the video is titled. I think it's episode 3.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm keeping count. I can count. And so we we are picking up with our players here tonight. And in the last session, they had just got done getting a long rest. They're not lost, but they're in the forest, and they're trying to find a way back to Oathhall while surviving the wilds. That was their first introduction to this campaign, is being thrusted into the woods with barely anything, and being asked, "Hey, survive this long, make it back to this place, and you're a part of the guild." And that was the challenge. And so the players have survived at least one day. And they have a good guesstimate of where they're going for the most part, and they think they know where to go, and they think they know how long they got left to go. So far, they've encountered goblins and wargs, or at least one warg. They've encountered wolves, though they didn't fight them. They've encountered a bear, and were able to persuade this bear to not eat them, even though they were hanging out in its cave. And they did so by giving it food that they had earned and hunted for, which now you guys, I think, barely have any food except for, like, herbs and such. I don't know. I can't remember exactly what you guys... But you guys gave away the majority of your meat. That's for sure. So there's that. And now you guys... It's a beautiful... Actually, let me check the weather. It may not be beautiful.
The day.
It's a day. And it's all right. It's I think I have to update the calendar, but the it should be the 4th, which the 4th of Pale Sun, and that means it is 59 degrees at its lowest, 65 degrees at its highest, and there's a light breeze from the northeast. There's still a little bit of a drizzle, so we got some mostly cloudy
That's
skies.
low, right?
With that in mind, we are going to
That's
go
a low
ahead.
temperature, correct?
Yeah, it's low. It's like
Okay.
it's not too cold.
65 is 18 for all the non-Americans watching.
Okay.
Yeah, for those people. Yeah.
And me.
So with that said, you guys, the bear was pressing you out of the cave. Like he or she wanted you to be out of the cave ASAP. So we're going to pick up there with you guys leaving the cave and heading out into this drizzle, mostly cloudy, somewhat chilly day as you guys begin making your trek to Oathhall. At least you hope your trek is going towards Oathhall. We'll see. So, players, how would you like to proceed?
Are we
That
gonna
was
go
a very
back?
awkward time to put ice cream in my mouth.
Okay, I do. I had to check if I was muted first. So I think we said we all had already left the cave and we're starting to head out. It's gonna be silly, but I am going to scavenge around knowing that we don't have a lot of food anymore. I'm gonna scavenge around, just look for something that we could keep just in case we don't reach Oathhall that night. This
Okay.
night.
Okay. So, go ahead and make a survival check for me.
And I do believe the game plan was to go back to the river, continue to follow it.
Not a bad
That
idea.
will be a 17.
17. Okay. Not too bad. Let's see. And you're looking for, you're just looking for like food in general or vegetation?
Yeah, just like food in general. Pretty much anything. If I find vegetation, I'll take it. If I don't, I'll find whatever food I can.
Okay. So probably within the first hour. I mean, this is a lot of the times where as the sun's coming up, a lot of the critters in the forest are also going about their day. Like this is prime time for them. There's light, so they feel safe to go about from their nests, their holes, wherever they're coming from. And you roll pretty decent. So one of the things that you find is you find a wild jackrabbit.
Okay. I have a javelin in my inventory. I would like to try and roll to get that rabbit.
Okay, jackrabbits are pretty fast, so let's see how you roll. Go ahead and roll a d20.
Okay. 5.
Yeah, you didn't even bother with stealth. Like, you're like, I got this. You take your javelin. you're walking up as if this jackrabbit isn't going to hear you, and you see it respond and react to your presence. Begins hopping, running, whatever jackrabbits do, flying. I mean, it's flying across the ground at this point. As the javelin is thrown and widely misses it, you lose track of this jackrabbit.
Okay.
I mean, let's be real. There wouldn't be much left of a jackrabbit from a javelin.
I wasn't gonna say it, but I was thinking that too.
So are we all just watching her throw this javelin, like all
Yep.
questioning
Listen,
what's planned here?
I
like,
do.
Yep.
My character does not have high intelligence, and I never claimed
think
to have high intelligence.
I think the confusing part is we're all looking at it like, what did you even throw it at? Because the jackrabbit's just gone. We just saw you throw a javelin into the woods.
So the plan is to follow the river, we said?
Yeah, I think that's what y'all's plan is. Yeah.
I believe that was right.
Do we have any indication of which direction we're walking in? Like, are we following? I guess the sun just came up, so if we go directly where the sun's coming from, that's east. If I'm not mistaken, right?
Give you one
Yeah, I
second.
believe we figured out that we're probably somewhere north of where we need to go. So I believe we were heading south,
Yeah, I
That
guess my
sounds
question
if I
is,
remember correctly, right?
do we know what direction that is? Are we walking in the right direction?
Give me one second. I'll take a look. I just gotta fix one of the cameras.
We had been following the river southwards because we figured that the settlement for the hunters would probably be along water, and we know that it's southern from where we are.
So yeah, you guys, I think let me put a little dot on the map where you guys thought you were, and maybe that'll help clear things up, because that'll also help clear things up for me too.
Initially, I believe we thought we were somewhere up here.
Yes, that is that. Okay, so someone already put it. And
That's
then,
roughly where we thought we were.
yeah, and then you found like a small little stream, and which I think I did clarify that the stream was smaller than what would have been represented on the map. So you haven't found like, yeah, you haven't found a large river, but you found a stream. And where you might find a stream, you might find a river.
And we did
Yes,
find that the stream was going south.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that is true.
Okay. Guess we're trekking along this little riverbank.
Okay. About another 30
Onwards.
minutes goes by, and hunger begins to set in, that morning hunger. You've got the one water skin that has it's probably running low on water at this point, but you're next to a stream, so at least you have a fresh source.
I'm just sort of going to look at Onda and just, well, we seem to be the ones for going and finding things. You fancy a trek?
I think it would make sense at this point. We gave
Okay.
most of our food to the bear, though it did
Yeah.
save us a fight last night.
I guess split up on each side
I'm
of the path.
hungry.
We did get that nat 20 survival check and got a bunch of eggs for omelets on the way out from the cave.
Oh, okay.
I'm more just trying to find something to go with them. So I am going to sort of just sink off into the woods, bow drawn, and just trying to find any form of food animal.
Okay. That is a big cobweb I just found.
Preferably something big enough to feed everyone.
Okay.
But if
go ahead.
not, then multiple smaller things.
Roll a
And I'd
roll
just
a
like to
survival.
give him the help action.
Oh yeah, roll it with advantage. Roll it with advantage.
+5 is 23. As a 5, isn't it? Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
23. Glad I
There's
had the help action there. I don't know which one I rolled first, but one of them was a 4. So,
as you're going through the forest and you kind of slinker off and you start looking and scouting for any type of sustenance. You did a pretty decent roll there. One of the things that you find first is like tracks of a large quadrupedal creature. And it doesn't seem to have like paw prints, more like hoof prints. And go ahead and make a I'm gonna say nature check. Go ahead and make survival or nature, either one is fine.
Do you mind if I do nature? And because I think I've got a
I'll do
higher nature
survival.
and you've got a higher survival.
yeah. Is that cool? We both do one
Yeah,
each?
that's
Is that all
fine.
right
Yeah,
with you?
absolutely.
19.
Up.
The online dice continue to hate. 12.
All right.
I thought you gave up on them last time.
So
I did. I was giving it the fair chance at the beginning of session.
Galen, you sit and think and wonder, like, man, these hooves, it could be anything. I mean, like, could be a deer. That seems like the most reasonable thing. Could be like a horse or like a cow. It's just some of the tracks just kind of get, jumbled with the forest floor, and it looks like things have covered them up and have crossed over the tracks. But I'll say that for the most part, and you rolled you said a 19?
18.
18? That, yeah, you would wager he's making all these guesses. You're like, no, this is a moose.
I mean, you were kind of close with deer. It's just really big deer. It's probably a moose.
Yeah, you
So,
Just oh, never mind. You're good.
no,
We
go
just
ahead.
need more food than we'd be able to carry with us.
Well, I mean, Kaz is 7'11". No, I feel like he could probably carry a lot of stuff.
I mean, I do have a carrying capacity of 240 pounds.
It's a lot of meat.
Moose is a lot bigger than that.
Oh, I know, but we can cut stuff off. We don't have to take the entire carcass. As much as I can drag 480 pounds, I don't really want to be.
Listen, a bull moose is at least 800 pounds if it's mature, but it would give you.
Yeah.
There's
I
like
could
6
attach
of us
them
and
to the
one
wolf
moose.
skull.
Like, I think I've never seen a moose, but I'm very hungry. Let's get it.
Okay.
I'm very
And
hungry.
I'm
I'm
just-
Melvin.
And I'm just going to look over at Hunted, and I'm just going to like, okay, well, I just sort of slink off as everyone's talking. I'm just like,
Okay.
just the Homer sinking into the bush meme.
It doesn't take long. These tracks were pretty fresh. It takes you maybe like 15 minutes before you begin to find the moose had wandered a little, has been wandering towards the stream, but at like a different angle. So if you would have kept going along the stream, maybe you would eventually found this moose. At depending on your trajectory rate, but you find the moose at the stream as it's getting some fresh water to drink. It's about it's pretty big moose. As you stare at it from a distance, this is a pretty big creature. I mean, this thing's bigger than the bear.
Everything's bigger than me.
Except maybe Melvin.
Is on you, buddy.
Close.
Everything's bigger than most of the party.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of the
I'm
outlier.
like 3.5 feet tall over here.
Okay, can I Hunter's Mark it first?
Oh yeah.
Just because his instinctual thing is, okay, this is a
Counterspell.
big target.
No,
I kind
it's
of
good.
need to hit it with everything I can.
Guys, it's a druid.
I will stand by the fact that I love doing that as a DM. It's just counter because it pisses people off. The worst example is when you counterspell healing spells.
Right, Ange?
What's that? Sorry.
Counterspelling healing
counterspell?
spells?
Oh, that happens sometimes.
All right, so you've hunters
Right.
marked the
Yeah.
moose.
Let me mark down one of my free hunters marks for the day.
This-
And I am just sort of gonna prop myself against a tree
Okay.
and take my time to aim. Basically, just trying to remain stationary in such a way that even if it spins, it's not going to see.
Okay.
So I'm trying to like be as much behind the tree as possible.
Okay. Are you actively like being stealthy, or are you just at a distance, just making sure you have cover?
I mean, Hunter's Mark has a range of 90 feet, so I would be like on the edge of that range. So if you would like me to roll a stealth check at that distance, then
I would say roll stealth. Yeah.
+5 is 19.
19. That's pretty good. I mean, this in this moment, you feel like you have the best free opportunity to ambush this moose, but I mean, it's a big moose. You might need either assistance or you might need to act quick on the second strike.
Yeah. Does anyone follow me, or am I on my own?
That's up to the party.
You slink away.
I was with him, but when we find the moose, he is a coward. He is going to go back to invite the others.
I am just sort of, as I see him walking away, I'm just like going to count sort of 20, 30 seconds to allow him time to get back and start on their way here. Because he said it wasn't far away when I left.
Yeah, it's not far at all. Yeah.
So I'm trying. And then I'm going to take my first shot.
Okay.
Which I will roll for now, I guess.
Yep.
Which is 20 total to hit.
That'll hit. Yeah.
A D8 plus 3 is an 8 plus 3 is 11. Yep.
11. Okay. You get
and I'm going to use one of my hill stumbles.
Okay.
So if it's a large or small creature, it just goes prone. Oh, yes.
Oh,
And the
okay.
D6 Hunter's Mark. Thank you for reminding me.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a 6.
Nice.
I am rolling well.
Okay. All right. So that's 6 plus
I shouldn't
11,
have said
right?
anything. Now I'm going to roll like crap. Yes.
Okay. You get it right in the hindquarters, and it goes prone. And is anyone picking up off the stack? So is anyone?
I don't think anyone else is there.
Okay, yeah. So
I did, that's why I waited like 30 seconds or so they could.
I wasn't sure how far.
That's fine.
Mhm.
We'll say yeah. You guys get there in time if anyone wants to make a subsequent attack on this.
You're muted.
I mean, if I'm
Just
there,
bear in mind, it is prone.
I'll fire bolt him.
Yeah, so prone it will be at disadvantage, but
Yeah, the main reason I wanted it prone was to stop it from bolting so that you guys could catch on first.
so Melvin will reach up and pluck a star and throw it at the moose.
Okay. Is this Starry Wisp?
Yes.
Okay.
That's only a 12 to hit at disadvantage.
12 to hit at
I got an
disadvantage.
18 to hit at disadvantage.
12 actually still hits, believe it or not. The moose does not have a high AC.
Not wearing the
So it's
armor.
2 radiant as Melvin and Boomy attempt to pre-cook the moose.
Mm-hmm.
And Boomy's was 18 with disadvantage, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't worry, I got one
Oh.
firebolt damage. Mhm.
So so we have so far we've done 11 plus 6, 17
Three.
plus the 1,
So
and then 2
17
radiant.
plus 3. So we've done 20 total
20
on
total.
the dot.
Okay. Yeah, the moose begins to get up and start limping. It doesn't even bother with.
I just draw on fire again.
Yeah, it doesn't even bother trying to fight back because it didn't know where
I'm
the
just
first
putting it
attack
out of
came
its
from.
misery at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just like, sorry about this. It's like, sorry, I'm hungry. And is that's 13? You said 12 hits, so I think that hits, right?
Yeah, 12 is the AC, yeah.
Okay, just about. That was not a great roll. I had to open my big mouth saying I'm rolling good, didn't I? D8 plus D6. That's 9
How it always
plus
works.
3 is 12 damage.
Okay, yeah, that's enough to do
That is
to do
including
it.
the hunter's mark.
Yeah, that's enough to do it in. The moose is like trying to scramble away, and like its large antlers get caught on a tree, and it gets awkward in trying to move out and maneuver. But you take that opportunity to land that last strike from a distance, and it goes down. You can tell that it's breathing deep, but these are the last breaths it's gonna take.
I'm going to approach slowly, letting it die off before I get there.
Okay.
I have seen enough Twitter clips of hunters getting gored by antlers from approaching too soon to do.
Okay. As the moose takes its last breath, you move in. Nothing happens. It's definitely dead. A lot of meat.
All right, we killed it. Now what?
I am just going to pull out a small knife and just start basically just carving it.
I mean, for the people who are good at this to clean
And
it
then
up,
cook it, right?
definitely
Okay,
cook it.
cool. We're not gonna. We'll back up. I'm just gonna stand back and watch you guys do your thing.
I would like to possibly take the antlers as well.
Yeah. Make a survival check to see how much you can, how intact these things are, and how rough you need to be.
If you
I'm going to
break
use the bigger dice because I can't read that one very well. Okay, so that's 17.
Melvin attempts to assist by playing music that inspires working.
Working music.
You're not really like experienced in that working department.
Just randomly
That's
busts
why
out
he's
the
good
fucking...
at inspires
Early forward.
working. Inspires working.
Yeah.
While he's
Cooking himself.
harvesting the antlers, I'm gonna harvest meat and try to get to start cooking.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would
Turn
say
around, Melvin's just breaking out the Ernie Ford with 16 tons over here.
you get Kaz. You get both antlers. They're heavy, but you get them. The whole ordeal of harvesting whatever you're getting from this moose and cooking and eating and getting like a good, or at least cooking some of it and maybe taking some of it for later. The whole ordeal takes you about maybe an hour and a half, which it was expected. It's not abnormal. With what
Yeah,
you're
it's a
dealing with.
large creature. It's going to take a while.
Yeah.
This is also gonna be gross. Can I do a roll to collect its bladder? Because I'll just clean that out while we're walking to make a second, like less
Temporary
clean
water skin.
but functional. Yeah.
I see where you're going for that.
Vegetation in that.
Yeah. Go. This one has a high DC because it's a specific organ with inside.
Mhm.
So go ahead and roll a survival check
And I give you a hand.
with advantage.
I'm gonna thank you for that advantage. With the advantage, it's a 21.
Okay, yeah. You locate.
What was it without?
You locate the bladder.
3.
And you differentiate it between the different organs and the mess of the inside and all the blood and the guts, and you're able to, harvest the bladder for the purposes of what you're seeking.
I sort of look at him with a weird expression. What? Oh, I didn't think of that. Nice.
This is going to take like at least 20 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Said like an
I
hour.
was thinking like an
Okay,
hour.
cool. Yeah, I mean, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to go sit back and pull out my mage hand and start working on some things.
Of the 2 arrows I fired, are either of them damaged?
Good question. I would say one is.
Can I mend the one that's damaged?
That's also a good question. Sure.
Yeah, I'll just take the broken, as he's like considering the one broken arrow a loss, I'll just grab both ends and kind of fit them back together and mend.
Oh,
Okay.
I just sort of look at him and was like, wow,
No question. So
that certainly makes it easier.
while they're doing all the dressing, the hunting, and all that stuff, Ed did not take any part of that. He saw that was going on. They were like, yeah, you guys probably got that moose on your own, or on their own. There was a bunch of them jumping that moose. So remembering back from the first session, I remember we passed by like a stone, and off the top of my head, I don't remember if there was like an inscription or anything on it, or like if there was anything on it. But that's kind of been stuck in the back of Ed's mind as seemingly like something maybe the hunters would have left as some kind of clue or something like that. So while they're doing all the hunting and dressing and carving and all that stuff, Ed kind of continues on down the river a little bit, just trying to see if there's anything else like that, any other things that were left behind by previous hunters, or any other stones that might have some other clues, or something that might give him, more direction into where Oathhall might be.
Okay. Make a
Chris.
perception check. Yeah, what's up?
Do you mind if I send the inscription that was on the stone? Because I still have it saved in my notes.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, totally.
That'd be very helpful. Appreciate that.
I'm going to send it in the Twitch chat so that chat has that as well.
Perfect.
Perception was a 18.
18. Okay.
Mhm.
So, there's a moment, it's light drizzle in the forest, and it's mostly cloudy, but there's a point where the clouds, it stops raining, and maybe the clouds are withholding the water and keeping it for itself. And there's a break in the clouds, and like this golden sunlight kind of like just breaks through the canopy of the trees, and you can see moss covered stones and roots that are thick. There's you just kind of like scouting the forest and looking for signs of something. And during this time, you still have this is a moment where you feel the presence of the forest acknowledging you, like it has before, because you guys felt this presence before, as the forest is watching you, as if it's its own thing, and it's living and breathing, and it perceives. There is a moment that when you're walking through the forest, there's a tree that's like about 30 feet away from you. And as you're looking at it, there's a striking visage that hits you. And in the tree, hanging down from one of the branches is like this body, hung by the neck.
Hung by the neck, so by a rope. Can I
Yeah.
see just a rope?
Yeah, you do
Okay.
see rope. Yeah.
Is there anything else around the tree? Any writings, markings, a symbol, anything else left behind around that body that I can see?
You get closer and you look and you start to investigate the tree. You don't see anything overt to you that is just very noticeable that's been left for you to easily see. But if you want to dig a little deeper, go ahead and roll investigation.
Okay. We'll do that. Investigation was a 9.
What was it? Sorry, I cut out.
A 9.
A 9? Okay.
Ed actually just doesn't see the body anymore. He just lost it.
Yeah, I mean, you look everywhere around the body. There doesn't seem to be anything that is attached to the tree. There's no scuffle about that you're noticing. It seems almost peaceful, beyond the fact that you're seeing someone hung from the tree. What I will say is it doesn't take a roll to ascertain that what you see in front of you is a human. A human with short brown hair, male, pointy nose, kind of like a bit of a scruff to his face, thick eyebrows, has on like this like light leather armor with like this cloak, like a green cloak that kind of drapes behind him, just hanging there. His feet dangle almost motionless if it's not for the wind that pushes him. He's weaponless. That's about the most you can tell without an investigation check. Like, that's just what you overtly see.
All right, not much else I can do there. Can I dig in his pockets, see if he has anything in his pockets?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You dig in his
Or if
pockets.
he has a bag, if there's anything else, like just check if there's anything I can take off of him.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have anything on him other than the clothes that he's wearing, but you do dig into his pockets and you do find a note, and it's crumpled up. And when you uncrumple it, it says the message, "Not all beasts have fangs."
Deep.
Okay. Trying to think. There's probably nothing else I can ascertain, I guess, from this because there's no symbols on the tree or anything. There's no sign of a struggle. There's nothing else around that I could gain any information from, I assume. So if that's the case, then I guess I'll just go back towards the group and try to bring them back that note and the information of what I saw.
Okay.
This was during the time that we were carving the moose. wasn't
Yeah,
it?
the entire time
Yeah.
you guys were fighting, that's what I was doing. Stay back. I don't know how much time has passed, so I'm not sure what they're up to when I get back.
He said it was going to take us about an hour and a half ish,
Yeah,
or an hour
yeah.
to an hour and a half to fully prep the moose.
You guys are locked in this moose for an hour and a half. You guys are
Yeah.
locked in.
Well, we've got to make sure we get everything usable. We don't know how long it's going to take us to get to wherever we're going. We need to make sure we've got plenty of food. And I need the antlers for personal reasons.
Personal reasons is I love that.
Yeah. I'm going to attach them to the wolf skull that's part of the pelt that I'm going to turn into a cloak. I'm just going to walk around with giant deer antlers like that Japanese general who used to scare the crap out of people on the battlefield. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But...
Yeah. All right. So yeah, eventually Ed comes back to you guys and reports back, what he has found.
Yeah, so I have the note just in my two fingers, and when I just whoever's listening, Ed just kind of pops up. There's a dead body hanging back that way, so I think that's a good sign that Oathhall is probably that way. That's just a a hunch, but there was a note on his pocket. It said this weird deep thing. I just tell him what it said. Not all beasts have fangs. I assume that means that maybe the guy was some kind of beast. I don't know. I don't have much else for you, but that's what I found while you guys were doing this.
Did you see any tracks or
Didn't see much of anything. No symbols. No, there wasn't even a sign of a struggle. It looked like he could have even done it himself. Nothing else I could really tell you except there's a dead guy.
You see a bald head spin around. How long is he there?
I wasn't there when he put himself up there, so I can't really tell you. I'm not exactly a doctor.
Fair enough.
So all I know is right now he is dead, and he has been dead for at least since I found him. Bare minimum.
But you didn't kill him, right?
Minimum.
No, he was definitely dead when I got there. For sure.
Insight check. No.
100%.
Ondon
Promise.
will ask Ed if he'll take him back to the body, because he'll do some investigation about the corpse to get like an idea of how old it is.
For sure,
Additionally, given that Ondon was raised again by somebody in the Hunters of the Hauk, does the phrase "not all beasts have fangs" familiar? Is that generally like a punishment? Like, hey, you fucked up. It's time.
You make a history check.
Can Melvin assist with that? Because he was definitely thinking that when he heard that not all beasts have fangs, that's something that you would say to like a trader.
I've got a 19 on the history check, but I will still take the advantage just to see if it gets better.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Dirty 20.
All right. So yeah, you think back to your time, your experience with the guild and its history, and you have Melvin here helping you, bouncing ideas off of you of like what it could mean, and things that Melvin has encountered in his lore and his backstory, and what similar phrases have been said around him. And as you're sitting there thinking, there is this moment of realization that this isn't like a guild saying. This isn't tied to a threat. This seems more personal. And this screams to you as if there's a responsibility that the hunters take on, and you know that sometimes people don't, when they go on a hunt, sometimes they don't always come back. They sacrifice a lot. There's a heavy burden you take on. This individual, as you're going to the body to investigate, you start thinking of this, and you're thinking, oh wow, this guy either maybe offed himself, the responsibility was too much, or B, if we think about this literally, something got to him, and it wasn't a hunt. It wasn't a predator. Something else.
Not all beasts wear fangs.
A human.
Still, you have like one.
Onden's, again, a coward, and therefore also just a little bit paranoid when it comes to like other people. So I don't think that he's going to share the suspicion that like maybe it was another person that did this yet. But he will kind of fill in like the general feelings that hunters have about the responsibility, and that it's quite possible that he did just hang himself because there was too much responsibility.
So are we gonna keep going this way, or do we turn back around? Should we
Well,
cut him
I've got
down?
this, and I just sort of turn around holding the legs.
Can I still do that investigation check to see how long the body's been in the tree, or would you like a different skill?
Medicine.
So are we headed that way? Are we headed that way then? Down, continuing down the path south.
That was the way I was walking.
Yeah, so that's what I figured.
Yeah.
That way anyway.
So we can.
That is
check
a
it on the way by.
16
Mhm.
for medicine check.
Okay. So this individual has there's a little bit of expiration in terms of they've been here for a good amount of time. There's a smell. The neck. The neck is dislodged. This was. I mean, it was brutal in the snapping. There
Wait, you said that
is
the neck is
Told you,
snapped at the rope?
like
Then
like
it's
it
less
yeah.
likely to have been someone else. If you're hanging someone, you want that to be Slob.
Yeah, that's
So
just the confirmation that I was getting.
Yeah. So it's more likely to have been himself because he wants it to be quick. At least that's my
I don't know.
that's my thought.
Whether
on
he
that
was just there for a while, because gravity eventually is just going to overtake his spinal cord. I would assume. Like if he's been here for a while, eventually. it's gonna-
it could
rest
eventually.
of
It would
his body
eventually
just
do.
gonna
Is there
weigh it
any
down.
rigor mortis still? And bowels have already vacated?
Yes.
I'm gonna get real specific. I work in the medical field. And
Oh,
I've run a lot of.
if you're checking the bowels, Ed is taking 3 steps back. If you want to check his bowels, go ahead. But he's dead as shit for sure.
You,
so I think that we've confirmed that at least.
As the dungeon master Chris Fitz, I don't know too much about the medical field. What I will say is your experience tells you this man has been dead, we'll say longer than definitely 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, that's enough time that the spine released from tension. He didn't hang himself.
Told you it wasn't me. He was here when I got here.
Oh, well,
That I didn't think it was you, except for the fact that you're on the run from the law, refuse to talk about that, bring it up repeatedly.
I mean,
And are now defending
I
your
had
You're the one that
debated
brought it up.
whether-
I didn't even bring it up.
I had debated whether or not it was you, but how big is this person?
They're about like 5'7", lean.
It's a relatively average dude.
Yeah, just some random dude, about average build.
Human though.
Um,
That's a
Yeah, human.
I have a strange question.
Sure.
Is there, thinking back to stuff like, as an example, Pirates of the Caribbean, where you get a brand in a specific spot from being a criminal? Sort where people are branded for certain reasons. I'm just thinking about like Jack Sparrow has the brand on his wrist to say that he was a pirate, sort of thing.
Yeah, there's definitely in this world, there's definitely a semblance of that. Yeah.
Can I check for whether or not he has it? This is a thought process.
You don't see any brands. There is a tattoo though. And the tattoo that you find is, where is the image? Oh goody.
I know it was a completely out of nowhere thought, but
No. It's a reasonable thought.
it was just similar to how like Goliaths have their markings, in their tribe, effectively. It's just my thought of like we have that. Maybe the person had something similar.
You see what looks to be either an eagle or some type of bird that is spread out with wings spread out, and it looks like it's in a black ink, and it's not detailed. It's just it's like the wings are out, its head is cocked to the left, and the feathers, you don't see the feet, but the feathers are sprawled out pointing down on its tail. And behind the bird is like this pyramid-esque triangle shape.
I just sort of look at everyone. Does anyone recognize it?
Yes.
I look at Ondin specifically.
Does anyone recognize it?
Yeah, Galen, you recognize it. This is the sigil of the guild. This person is confirmed to be a guild
I had a
member.
feeling when you mentioned it, but I was like, I don't know if I would know, so I.
Yeah, Ondin is going to confirm, like, he was one of the hunters.
Was
felt-
definitely specific on was.
Well, you were saying that he
Um,
might have hung himself from the responsibility. Getting a tattoo of the guild emblem seems like accepting responsibility to me.
Failure sometimes
Anybody have-
hits harder than
Yeah.
others. If we
Speaking
untied
of
him
the
from the rope, is
guild,
it a
don't
usable
we
amount
like
of rope?
want to get there?
Oh yeah, it's fair.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, we're not getting much out of him. I
Yeah,
already ran his pocket.
I think
Worry
you
about
guys
that.
are. It's like you're beating a dead human right now. We got it. Let's
Dead human.
I was
Like
about to say that was a
pinata.
moose,
let's
not
get
a
out of
horse.
here. Let's cut him down and get him. Let's go. This is creepy. And he smells bad.
I'm not touching him, and he's just gonna start walking.
Okay.
You
Ondin
wanna-
will at least
on the
cut down the
ground.
body so that it can be food for things on the ground, as
Sky
he
Burial.
imagines people would want to be.
Yeah.
Sky burial. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
I have been saying for many years it's how I want to be buried. I want to sky bury.
Just a little note down from Ondin Kaz on that.
No, Matt wants to sky burial.
While you guys mull over the ramifications of this encounter with this dead body, who is leading the charge here towards your destination?
I mean,
I just kind of took off.
I was
while they were
about to say,
doing
JJ said he walked off first.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
So JJ, go ahead and make a survival check for me.
a 21.
21. Okay. You get back to the stream, you start following the stream. It eventually does lead into a very large river. And as the group is following you, Galen, this seems to be what is colloquially called the Black Vein, which is the major river that runs through the Broken Tithe region and further south away from the Broken Tithe region, which it originates in those mountains that are to the west, over by to the left of Merkstead. And this is a very old river. This is a very it's a very mysterious river. There's a lot of rumors and a lot of magic or arcane phenomena that happens throughout this river. This river is integral to the land, and it has deep and rich lore. And those that live in Beckstall, which is pretty far south from where you guys are at, the river runs through Beckstall, and then it runs away from the Broken Tithe region to go further south. But Beckstall has like this deep, rich lore with the Black Vein, and how they have certain things that they personify the river. Like the river doesn't forget you; it remembers everyone. So there's some of these things may come across your mind, Galen, because this is kind of like an area that you've been around. So this, and recognizing this river, you're like, oh, okay, I can kind of start to have a frame of reference here. And a lot of the other people that would have grown up in this region as well, whether you grew up near Onashire or Ostwin or wherever, you've heard of the Black Vein. You've maybe have even seen it, especially when you go to Antagus. And the Black Vein runs through Antagus as well. I think the only two individuals that may not be as familiar with the Black Vein, but probably have at some point heard of it, are two of your party members here that come from a different part of the region of the world within the continent.
So I'm coming from Bexton itself, so
yeah.
Yeah, and I'm from Black Pine, so
yeah. Black Pine is interesting because they've got the Black Pond. The Black Vein does spill into the Black Pond and Lake Steelmere, but it's got its own little rich history. A lot of people within the Black Pine find that the lake there, it's deep, very deep, and there's a lot of people who have lost their lives in that lake as well. They think there's things that live in that lake, and a lot of the times Black Pine will even reach out to the hunters every now and then to help out with disappearances and scoutings of people that may have went missing, and usually no one ever finds who they are, and so they chalk it up to this lake. You guys follow the river to a point where if you're going south, you can probably start to track on the map where you're at, and you don't want to go too far south. You're eventually going to have to start heading left to the east from the river. As you guys begin to do that, can I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we have 6 people. Okay. Can I have, let me get Gabs. Gabs, can you roll me a D6 for me?
Oh, there it is. A 3.
3? Okay. Okay, this is not that bad. Okay. As you guys are traveling through the woods, you see a fallen log, on the within the brush of the forest, and it's hollow and humming with bees. Its bark is peeled away like skin, so it's stripped bare, but it's hollow, and you see the occasional bee come out of it and go in, and you start to realize, oh, this is a bunch of bees are here. There's also another moment where as you take this information in, you hear a large buzzing sound, and about maybe 60 feet away ish, you see an incredibly large insect of some kind. I mean, bee, wasp, could be something, but it's large, about the size of Boomy and Melvin.
Large? Sorry.
It's relative large.
It's huge.
That's the biggest bug that's ever
That's the-
existed.
Yeah. I've never seen any bug bigger than that. They don't have bugs like this in the city. I'm gonna hide.
So, quick question: when we find out that we're at the Black Vein, that part of the river, do we know that it's still going south, or is it the part where it starts to break east to west?
You just know it's going south.
Okay, so we're still on the part that it's going south, and the log is between us and where we want to go, I assume.
Yep, it's a good assumption. Yeah. All right, so you have this giant wasp. Do we engage? Do we not
Ed,
engage?
we can't hear you.
Do we have to engage? Like, do we really have to
Melvin
engage?
will look over
We
at
can swim
the
around it.
Melvin will look over at the large Goliath and be like, "Can you eat bugs?"
Yes, you can eat bugs.
Yeah. They're not.
that
I
a-
mean, it depends on the bug as to how tasty they are, but generally, yeah.
Yeah,
Do we
more so
want?
I'd
Do
be
we
worried
want?
about how
Do we want
poisonous
that
they are.
one?
Probably not.
I roasted
I
some
hear it's
giant
a
cockroaches
delicacy.
once. They were almost crap.
We have plenty
That's-
of meat.
that-
I don't
that-
think we
that-
need to resort to bug
The
eating.
sharp thing on his
Yeah.
back. Could use that.
If you want to go try to ask him for it, be my guest. I don't.
Oh,
Really
I mean,
wanna-
I'm not gonna ask him for it. He's gonna-
Have your stinger, please.
I'm okay.
Honestly,
Hey, yo,
we
can I
could
borrow
just-
this?
We could embrace the memory of the river, and we could just swim around it.
Like, is there
It's a-
like no other
it's a
path?
wasp.
Seer isn't interested so much in the wasp. She's interested in the bees because she wants to see if there's honey in there.
Okay. And how do you approach this log? How do you want to approach it?
Mhm.
She's somewhat smart. We're gonna use our elementalism
Okay.
to use our beacon fire and make smoke.
Oh.
Because we can I can create smoke with my beacon fire. So I'm gonna create a layer of smoke because it can fill a 5-foot cube area.
Okay.
I'm just gonna cover the log in smoke.
Okay. Yeah. No, you can do that absolutely. And as you do, the bees don't care to they don't like this, so they begin to buzz and leave and scatter away from this log. Eventually you dissipate this smoke. You look in and you see honeycombs. You assume there's honey. You reach a little further in, scoop. Yeah, there's some honey in here.
Awesome. I would like to try and just break out the honeycombs itself, so that way I can...
Did Seer tell anyone her plan before going towards the giant wasp and log?
she would,
Not.
no, she just filled the area with smoke and walked towards it.
So, because of the last time Seer also did something like this, where she just kind of walked up to those goblins before, Ed is already expecting like she's gonna fucking do something. So Ed's just readying Eldritch Blast, keeping an eye on that big bug, expecting that these bugs are gonna react to this smoke. Like there's no like this is not gonna go well. So he's just readying Eldritch Blast, just ready to react to that big bug specifically.
Okay.
Melvin.
Oh,
This
that's good. Yeah. Hopefully, that's best case scenario. It's at least funny.
funny.
How close is the wasp now?
It's about 60 feet away from you guys. You can see it kind of like scaling the side of a tree, like it hums off and like buzzes off and then buzzes back on. It's like it's weird. It's like you're looking at it and the size of this creature as it's crawling on a tree. It's like it's very unnerving and unreal, or surreal, actually. I guess, or one of those two words. We'll apply whichever one makes the most sense.
It's 30 feet away.
It's 60.
60. Okay.
Does it react at all to the smoke or to the bees buzzing around and
No, it does not.
Okay. Can Seer make it? Okay, like beckoning, like, all right.
Can I just
come on,
firebolt
come
it?
back.
You
Why
can, yeah,
would
absolutely.
you do that?
Okay, I'm
Sounds
gonna
like a
firebolt
great
it.
idea.
Sure,
I'm gonna firebolt it.
Go ahead.
Attempt to.
Roll d20.
Okay. Oh, it's not one, so miss.
Okay, yeah. Firebolt flies wildly missing
This
past
is
it.
Ed with his Eldritch Blast hand. This is Ed. He's just
Accidentally.
I got really excited. I was really scared. It's a big old. It's the biggest bug I've ever seen in my life. Ever exists, probably.
The wasp
In
is
existence.
agitated as
Inexistent.
it looks
Oh,
towards where this
surprise.
firebolt comes from.
Really?
And yeah, I mean it's one of those moments where the wasp is like it like almost snaps to where the direction of where this thing came from instinctively and starts to like buzz off the tree and fly in your direction. As it does, we'll do a quick initiative. We'll see who pops off first. I mean D got that off, but let's see what happens next. Okay. The giant wasp is sitting at a 6. Anyone got higher than a 6?
I got a 15.
15?
I got a 6 with 3 decks. Or sorry, 16 decks.
I got
I'm-
an 18.
You're definitely going before. Everyone's definitely going before the wasp. And that 3 decks is definitely better. So as the wasp is making its way to you guys have this moment of reaction that you. Except for Ondon, who rolled a 5.
He's just like, what's going on?
Listen, man, I don't even want to be in this fight. I want to be in the water.
Gabs, I think you have the highest. No, I think, yeah, I think both of you have about the same. So up to you guys who wants to go first.
Keeps, if you want to go first, I don't mind going second.
You go right ahead. I am
Okay.
perfectly capable of waiting.
She's gonna. I see Seer because Seer wasn't planning on agitating the wasp at all. She's gonna panic again and just try, because it is a cantrip. She's gonna try and do her elementalism again and create more smoke and hope that'll just keep it away.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You create more smoke. There's definitely you definitely cover yourself and some people around you. I mean, not by much, but you definitely start to cover up a lot of the area that you're residing in within smoke. What I'll tell you is that the wasp doesn't go towards you. We'll say that much. All right, Keebs.
I sort of look back at everyone. So are we fighting this thing, or I thought we were having a discussion.
I don't think we have much of a choice anymore.
Fine.
You guys talk too much. Let's go. Boomy's bored. She wants to get to a bed. It's dirty out here.
Just walked around the bug and got to a bed.
I'm gonna draw on fire because he's just like, fine if we're fighting this thing.
Okay.
Can I ask a clarifying question of how much smoke does elementalism produce? Like, is this a cloud that's obstructing vision?
It can fill a 5-foot cube area, so like 5 foot tall, 5 foot wide.
Yeah.
So like from myself, it goes about 5 feet high, and it'll go about, I would say, probably like.
Is that enough to obscure
2.5 feet?
It's enough to definitely obscure Seer here right now.
Yeah.
Can we still see the creature past it?
Oh yeah,
So
you guys
she's
still see the wasp. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out.
Then yeah, I'm just gonna shoot him. I'm just sort of like, oh, fine if we're fighting. And
Definitely
that's the
used
wrong
way too
dice.
much
That is a D12. That is not a D20. Oh, that's a 19 plus 5, so it's 24. That's maths, right?
Yeah. I think that'll hit. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that is maths. Okay, I just wanted to make sure my brain was working correctly. It's been a long day. And then D8 because I didn't bother hunter's marking because personally I can't be bothered. He didn't even want to fight it. D8 is 7 plus 3 is 10 damage.
Okay. All right. You get a good hit on it.
Since we're doing 2024 stuff, its speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Ooh, okay, I like that. I mean, I don't like that, but I like that. You know what I mean? All right. I believe I'm not keeping track here because you guys definitely outmaneuvered.
I
it.
rolled a 15.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, looking at all of them, it looks like the mistakes.
21 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
All right. Yeah, another firebolt. 21 to hit. 8 damage.
Ooh, okay. So, you got the 2 strikes you've already done on this giant wasp. You see one of the legs blast off from the firebolt. There's a moment where it slows down, and it's like you feel like it's not even gonna get to you. It's starting to slow. This thing automatically looks like it's, it's not looking good. Whoever's next, you're thinking this is an easy crack shot at attacking this thing. Probably don't get too close, but you got a good. You've got a good opportunity here to take care of it before it starts to fly off, because it looks like it's about to go ahead and just fucking buzz the fuck off.
All right, so I think I'm up, right?
I hit it.
Yep.
So it's coming straight for where the party is. So
It's coming towards your group, but like these 2 strikes have kind of hit it to the point where it's like it's starting to teeter back.
Okay. So yeah, it's just gonna fire off that Eldritch Blast that he had ready. Aiming for more. It's walking or flying towards us.
Flying.
Flying. So he's aiming more for wings. Like he doesn't want this thing to just fly off. If we're gonna kill it, we're gonna kill it because he doesn't want this thing coming back later while we're walking away. So Eldritch Blast. That is a 10 to hit.
10 does not hit.
Well, Ed missed.
Okay.
And I'll just use whatever movement I have to kind of teeter off to the right, so we're not all standing in the same area. I'm kind of trying to split up so I can get a different angle at this thing.
Okay. Melvin, you're just a little bit faster than the giant wasp.
How far did you say it was?
It started moving in on you guys. It's still technically 60 feet away from you guys, but I'm gonna narrate and say that's probably like at this point like 40 feet.
Okay. So Melvin is going to once again reach up, and he's going to pluck a piece of light. It's going to condense into a star, and he's going to chuck another star at it. Or a 11 to hit.
Miss, as the blasted off leg made it unbalanced, and now it's like kind of zigzagging, and you predict wrong where it's going to go, and the star whizzes right past it. It's the turn of the wasp, and it does not engage. The smoke, the damage is taken, it flies away. There's a moment where it probably flies about maybe 30 feet. And unless you guys want to absolutely kill this thing, it's going to continue on.
I'm just nah, I'm good.
Hey, it's not on our way anymore.
Might be on our way later.
Animals aren't usually vengeful. They get hit and they usually run away.
Yeah.
Not all beasts have fangs.
All right.
He had a
Some have
stinger.
stingers.
You didn't have fangs.
But this
he had a
one only
stinger.
now has 5 legs.
Yeah.
I distinctly
So if we come across a
feel
5-leg
that
wasp,
wasps are vengeful.
Then
Is that consistent?
It's not gonna
They
argue.
are. They're
Sure.
angry little things.
Whatever you guys say. Like, all right.
Chris, is that consistent? Because I feel in my personal life, wasps have been vengeful.
That's a fair point. This wasp in particular felt like its vengeance was matched, as it definitely, for its own safety, decided
I
to
can shoot it right
fuck
now.
off.
I can shoot it. You guys want me to? It's
for
flying
20
away.
feet, that is your.
Like, it's not out of range. Like, we've
Yeah.
got a bunch
I'll
of
shoot him.
people that can still take shots
Okay.
at it. You
Oh
said
Oh
it's
my
only
god, I
30
rolled
feet
another
away.
one.
Way off trajectory.
Oh,
You're starting to be concerned that maybe you might set the forest on fire at this point.
I'm clearing a
it's for
path for us.
Let's take another shot at it.
Okay, go
21
ahead.
to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Hopefully. Just 3 damage.
That's all you really needed, honestly. I had like 2 or 3 hit points left. The force damage, because this is force Eldritch Blast, squashes like part of the thorax of the the giant wasp, and it just kind of falls and splatters on the ground.
There we go. Next time we could have just left the thing alone, but it's not going to bother us now.
Oh, it's gone.
Well, I mean, it took us like 3 hours to figure out if we were gonna let a bear take all of our food. So I just kind of we got to move along. We're sitting there talking about every little decision we make when the guild is somewhere that way. We think. We hope.
I was about
to say, we think it is.
More time fighting
we think it's that way. We think it's that way.
Sia, hearing all this argument, she, since I'm assuming she probably heard the squash of it, would clear away the smoke. Now.
Yeah, absolutely.
She would let the smoke dissipate.
I was like, oh, okay,
just
cool.
The buzz stops. Nobody can hear the buzzing anymore.
Yeah, there's no more buzzing.
Yeah.
Wings
clear away
that
the smoke
size would buzz.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you want to take more honeycombs, we're free to take them out.
Yeah. What, do I need to roll anything to harvest these honeycombs? Because Sia still wants the honeycomb.
I would say honestly, this is depending on exactly how much you're trying to get. It doesn't. You can get the I guess really the question is what receptacle you're going to put the honey in. I'm
trying to. Let me look at what.
Because keep in mind,
much.
Yeah, keep in mind you only really have what was given to you by Sybin and your weapons and armor.
I have like a single satchel between us.
Is along with my traveling robes, I have clothes. I have a robe over top. I would probably slip the robe off and make a makeshift bag for it.
Okay.
Is what I would probably do.
Okay. It's not the best, but it'll do.
So you're gonna. Auden will question it. So you're gonna go around smelling like honey in the woods.
Yes.
Oh, you want
Sia wants this. Because to play character for a second, she has a basis in clericism, and therefore she has pretty good medicine. She knows that honey is good. She is like, oh, honey, this is healing. This we can put on stuff for wounds and to try and help stimulate healing. She wants this honey.
Did you want the bladder instead of your robe?
Honestly, I don't think she would have even remembered that you had that. So if your character opposite, she would take it.
He probably wouldn't know what you were doing until you started smearing the honey all over your robe, to be honest.
Well, no,
because she didn't verbalize anything.
Break.
Yeah,
you can lay it in the stuff.
Yeah, I'm familiar with honeycomb, but it's still like the context, like he doesn't get to see it until you're there. It's like there's no real time for him to be like, oh, let me just. But Chris, because I'm compulsive about scavenging, you said that the thorax was crushed. Can I take the abdomen and therefore the stinger of the wasp with us?
I did say verbatim thorax. So that would mean that the stinger and abdomen are still intact. So yes, you could. Trophies.
I hope you guys get a lot of use out of all this random.
I'm gonna that
random. We've got some antlers which are good for like whittling and making tools out of if we need them. If anything breaks, we've got spare tools with the antlers. Got a stinger for a spear apparently. That one was a bit random at first. But...
We have wasp venom.
Yeah. To annoy people.
Try not to poke yourself with it.
Yeah. So.
Does wasp venom do anything other than just annoy people?
It would kill me. I'm anaphylactic to bees.
Pretty big wasp.
Oh, okay, fair.
I would say I think the way that wasps hunt normally, like in our world, is that their venom is a paralytic. So I'm imagining a big wasp would be just a bigger paralyzing venom.
Fair. That would explain why it always just feels like it's tingling.
I'll do a nature check on that if you're okay with it.
Yeah, go ahead. The size of the stinger is about the size of Kaz, probably the length, not the girth, but the length of maybe like your forearm to your hand.
My fault.
Yeah.
Jesus.
22 for that nature check on if there is like a paralyzing venom in the wasp abdomen.
I mean, you don't think, at least with this species of wasp, that there is any paralytic venom to it. It just seems like it's just more painful. It's definitely poisonous for sure. There is also this thought that comes across your head as you're looking at the body, you're grabbing the parts and thinking about it. This is one of those moments where you know the broken tithe to be a lot of people would say cursed. Curse might be used loosely, but ever since the fall of the kingdom 400 years ago, and without a rightful militia or army to battle the darkness that scour the lands, beasts, creatures, they've allowed to grow, allowed to evolve in a sense. And so a lot of the times people don't travel a lot unless it's along the main road. If you find people in the forest, some red flags could come up. It's one of those things where like the forest has become so untamed outside of city limits that it's too dangerous for any normal person to just go skulking about unless they're on the main road, which the main road is patrolled in some parts, especially around the towers. There's watchtowers along the road. So you might occasionally find a giant wasp, or maybe a giant bear, a giant wolf. These things have become so common within the Broken Tithe region. A lot of people tie it back to the kingdom falling 400 years ago. A lot of people tie it back to just there's this myth that the Hauk itself, the hunters of the Hauk, the entity, the Hauk, has allowed this to happen because it needed hunters to rise to the occasion. There's a lot of theories that go about, but regardless, the fact remains that there are altered creatures within this region.
Can we keep moving south before we lose the rest of the sunlight?
We should probably. I think we had to. We're at the point where we had to start thinking about cutting to the
Well, I
east,
think-
right?
Fitz, remind me if I'm wrong. I think the river was still going south at the point we were going. I don't know if did we hit the part that we break east yet?
You've hit that part, yes. You won't.
Okay.
Yeah. The guild itself, Oathhall, to be east of the river as it's heading south. You don't want to go too far south to the point where it starts to branch, because then you've gone too far.
Gotcha. Okay, we're just following the river, I guess, east now.
Okay. All
Let's
right.
go.
Yeah.
Do we know what time it is? How much time has passed in the day where the sun is like overhead?
That's a good question. You guys, since you've left the cave, it's been about maybe 3 hours max.
First thing in the morning.
Yeah, so I mean, at this point, you're probably looking like around 10 to 11 o'clock in the morning, as you guys are heading east. I would say I had Gabs roll a d6 earlier. Let me have D, if you can roll me a d6.
Oh, because my rolls are going very well tonight.
Perfect.
A 1.
Okay. There is as you're going through the forest, you pick up on it very quick, Boomy. You hear a loud, like, how do I describe this sound? A loud echo. Like there's like a loud snap of something and then an echo from it, and it repeats, and it's like almost like a bill is snapping and closing up and repeatedly, pretty fast. And you look over, and between the trees you see something colorful, super colorful. And it stands out because this verdant forest that's in front of you, moss, green, brown, these colors kind of stand out to you. And basically the colors that you see are like red, yellow, green, and it's a flash. Whatever it is, it's kind of fast. But it seems to have moved past you, and there's a moment where you hear like a yelp of some other creature that's reacting to whatever this multicolored entity is. And so you stop, you listen, you look, and you alert the party. And you know it's
What
to
the
the
fuck
left.
was that?
It's to the left of you, about maybe 40 to 70 feet, somewhere in that range. It moved over in that direction somewhere.
I'm gonna reach up and like grab on the side of I think it's Ondin's like shirt, like tug on it. Did you see that?
I'm assuming even with a passive 16 perception that I didn't notice that was just a Boomy thing.
Boomy makes you alert. Boomy notices it first, but it makes you alert to it, and you look over and you can see the flash of colors.
I feel like Ondin's like first thought is she's already said she's uncomfortable in the woods. She was uncomfortable sleeping in a cave. Can I do a nature check to see if like that flash of colors pulls to mind any of the animals that I know are in the area?
Sure.
That is a 24.
Yeah, there's a territorial bird that comes to mind. A flightless bird. And you know it to be known as an axebeak, which is a large creature, bigger than Kaz. It's a huge creature, but it's very quick, very light on its feet, and it's very territorial. And basically, what it does is it uses its beak and it slashes down on creatures with its very sharp beak that looks like an axe. And you know these creatures they can live in a lot of different environments, and based on the environment, their feathers shift in colors and such. So you might find axebeaks that live farther north might have more muted colors, or ones that live farther south might have more of a brown, dusty look to them. But here in this area, they're very brightly colored. They're also extremely territorial.
Oh, you have a very good eye, Boomy. You just spotted a very important bird for the area. Perhaps we have you
Should I
and
shoot it?
Melvin stay in the center. It'll come to us more
Okay.
than likely. Not in a good way. So just keep an eye out.
That is what I like to call a danger chicken.
He is
it-
absolutely going to immediately key Kaz in about that because his first thought is Kaz is the other person that seems like on the level of I know what this is type
He
of.
might not know its name. That's why I called it a danger chicken. But
Exactly. It's like here's the description that he gives Kaz. It's entirely just like dimensions, maybe a little flavor profile, and
Yep.
and then like okay, maybe we keep the smaller ones towards the center. It is a bird. They're raptor like like it might just like slam one of them and take them out. So let's kind of keep them in the center.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
think he's-
basically if you took an emu to a lumberjack convention.
Yeah, I don't think that he's really said much to Seer beyond like the occasional I'm not sure what your vibe is.
Could I
type
have
of,
programmed the sound that it was making into one of my machines?
Yes.
Okay.
Magical tinker.
Magical tinkering. I would like to do that. So, and then ask the party if they would like me to kind of throw it out there. Can go 10 meters. And when it gets there, we can shoot it. If it follows it. If they're that territorial.
I don't see why not.
be the quickest way for it.
Yeah, we
And I
get
don't
to
think
go
any
to
of
a
us really
specific
have-
spot, and we all just sort of hold an action to attack it at once.
Just hold it action until it like Might not
Yeah, we just
might
ambush the
not
fucker.
follow it, but if they're that territorial, maybe they'll think there's another one and try to go get it.
Let's try.
During all of this, there was a moment as you guys are kind of discussing your plans, you hear the yelp again, and this time it's followed by words. And there's a voice speaking in common that screams out, "No, no!"
From where the creature was,
Mhm.
too? I mean, I'm going to go over. I'm going to hear somebody yelling help.
I guess we better hurry up.
Time to go.
Yeah, Seer would be ready to rush in. She hears the yelp.
Marvin, the
And
city
she
kid,
would
yells
be
out,
ready.
"Help's on the way!" and his short legs start chugging.
And then he starts a theme song.
Yeah, it's like the A-Team theme song in the background as we run.
I'm just gonna start running along and just catch up with him incredibly quickly. Just pick him up, put him on my shoulder, and carry on.
Seer would
Yeah,
probably
it's a
rush
scene in The Lord of the Rings where the two hobbits are running,
Yeah.
and then everybody runs past them.
Oh,
The Lord of the Rings references will always work on me.
Let me get something set up for you guys real quick. Give me 1 second.
Oh, which reminds me, if my mother's in chat while you're getting that set up and whatnot, it's my cousin's wedding next month, and I have cufflinks of this that are on the way now, which Mum ordered.
Amazing.
So yeah, I have cufflinks. So I'm going to have that on my wrist twice. Why am I even putting this back on? I'm not playing games. So I have a glass mouse pad, so if I don't wear that, my wrist gets stuck to the mouse pad while I'm moving the mouse. So if I'm ever actually playing anything, I need to wear that, otherwise I can't use my mouse properly.
I'm going to go get a glass of water while we're loading. And
I'm gonna do the same.
that's okay.
yeah, I gotta quickly run too. I have to let out an animal for my grandma, so I will be right back as well
Sure
then.
thing. That gives me time to get this set up for you guys.
Bio break.
Where are these Santa Claus things coming from? What the? Well, I've been missing out on the chat here.
Maybe my mechanical creature will be an axe beak.
Can you? How big can it get?
It can be like I think it can be a large creature.
Nice.
Or it might only be a medium, but I am a small person, so I just want something I can ride.
That'd be a fun mount.
Yeah, I think that would be fun. I was thinking that, or like a boar. Are we gonna come across a boar? Whatever the coolest animal we come across is, that's what her creature is gonna be. Her robot dog.
For sure.
Ooh, smart.
I don't think I get that till level 3 though.
Okay. for those that are coming back, I know we don't have everyone, but for those that are coming back, I've put you on a map. And as you guys had we're not picking up just yet, but as you guys had scouted this area, you notice that there's 2 other axe beaks. One that is seems to be attacking some kind of humanoid. This humanoid is backed up against a tree, and is in dire need of assistance. Looks like they've already been struck a little bit, as you can see a little bit of blood across their abdomen, but they're still alive, still lively. So what we'll do is we will go ahead and roll initiative, and once everyone's back, we'll get into it.
Real quick, Fitz, can I say that just positioning wise, Ed didn't agree with us all running in and helping out this random person, so I feel like he'd be kind of lagging behind Kaz and the rest.
That's fine. Yeah, you don't have to be exactly where I put you on the map. This is just so you guys were there. You guys can position yourselves what would have made the most sense as you guys were approaching.
How big is?
I said that I grabbed Melvin, so I'm next to Melvin.
Like, how tall are these stumps? Like, what do they count as cover for a 3.5 foot tall?
The stumps are actually
that's actually a full tree.
Yeah, it's a full tree. The shadows.
That's a full tree. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see the shadows now. I see the shadows.
Yeah, it's like a way of making it so that you can tell there's a tree above you, but still see it.
Makes sense. Totally missed that part.
I actually think, I'm going to be honest, it's the first time I've ever seen it done like that, and that is a really cool way of doing it.
Agreed.
And then this to our left, this drops down, right? This is like a kind of like a cavern that kind of drops down to our left.
To your left is it's not really a cavern, but it's definitely a hole.
Yeah.
And the hole itself is probably about maybe 10 feet deep at its lowest.
Where the water is, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big drop.
All right. I'm going to roll for the axe beak here.
Oh yeah,
I was about to say it's only a D6 worth of full damage, and then I realised how much HP some of our party have. I remember that a decent portion of our party is single-digit health.
Yeah, I have 9.
Ogden does too.
A 1d6.
Okay, there we go. I still had to.
Oh, that reminds me. We need to
up.
edit my hit points on Roll20 because they changed when I readjusted stuff before we started.
Got it. Okay.
So they're down to 12 now rather than 14.
One more question for you, Fitz. Did we get any XP for that killing that wasp?
Oh, actually, yeah. I'm so sorry. I should have gave you XP for that. Let me do this in combat encounter, and then I'll give you the XP for that for sure. Thank you for reminding me.
And the moose.
And the moose.
I assumed we would get it all at the end.
And the moose.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't have anything to do with the moose. I don't know if I get experience with that.
Nah, you'll get experience.
Yeah.
You'll get experience.
It's shared XP.
Take it.
Okay.
You've also got the XP from last session as well. So.
I think
Your points.
Melvin, your initiative is 10, I think.
Yeah, I can pop that in on my own if it didn't go.
No, I got it.
Oh, I didn't roll mine. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Okay, yeah, initiative.
That was my initiative. +3.
There we go.
That's not a D20. Why did I roll that? I do that so often where I pick up a D12 and roll that instead. That one.
What
so
was it?
+3 makes that a 15.
Oh, okay, 15. Okay.
First one I picked up was a D12 rather than a D20, so I had to roll again.
Okay, I think everyone's initiative is locked in. Looks like. Okay. I think I have everyone. All right. So the first one off is this individual that's against a tree, and he sees the lot of you. We'll say he sees the lot of you approaching, and Melvin already called out saying that help was on the way. So he sees you guys. Anytime I say that, I always think of Mrs. Doubtfire. That's
That's what always pops in my head. The first time help is on the way, dear.
Okay, sorry. I got sidetracked. Anyways, he sees you guys coming, and he says, "Oh, thank God! Please help! I need help!" But he's the first to go as he's saying this all out loud. And he'll take his staff and twirl it, and as he does, he hits the tree behind him. And as he, this like loud wave of like thunderous energy bursts from the tree towards his axe beak. So he'll cast Thunder Wave. Which that didn't.
Anything
do what I
within
wanted.
300 feet of us now knows where we are.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Remember those wasps? No, I was kidding. Okay. Let me go ahead and roll.
Remember those wasps? They're pissed you killed their father.
Constitution saving throw. Okay. Con save. That's a save. Let me double check that. That is a save. Yeah. All right. So he'll take half damage.
Well, the good news is if they're territorial and there's 3 of them, odds are there aren't any bigger predators in the area.
Or they're a family.
That's what they want you to think.
Or these are the kids.
Oh, they're kind of pretty.
And in the moment of hoping that this thunder wave would knock back the axe beak, it doesn't. He just starts to like lean against the tree and just like really look for desperation in y'all's area. Boomy, you are up next.
Oops. Firebolt. 13.
13 will hit.
Will hit. Okay.
Hey.
Is this guy over here closest to him?
Got it.
9 damage.
No,
Nine
that's
fire
good.
damage.
It's really good. Okay.
And then I'm gonna like back up a little bit.
Okay. These 2 axe beaks that haven't really approached, these 2 that are not fully engaged, now notice that there's a group of other individuals to their right. You definitely gain the attention of the one in the middle and the one in the back. The other one seems to be more focused on its prey right there. It does react to the firebolt and it singes the feathers and it stomps its feet really fast. And as it does, you feel the earth kind of shake a little under you. They're not super big creatures and they're not super heavy, but they can make themselves really aggressive and big when they want to. So it's reacting to the strike, but it's more focused on its prey there. But it does look very ruffled. Ondon, where do you with the axe beaks on deck?
I actually moved myself to where I was going to be on the map.
Okay.
I'm just measuring out spacing and things.
Sure.
Between Ondon and myself, do we remember whether or not these things taste like chicken?
It's a good question.
You know,
Is that a good question though, right now.
Yes, it's the perfect question.
What are we going to do with the bodies afterwards?
Let's worry about getting the bodies dead first.
You can future
Fair
plan.
Fair point.
We can just prestidigitation it to taste like whatever we
Exactly.
want it to.
That is true.
Ondon really doesn't want to necessarily be in melee, so the axe beak that's in center, he's just gonna chuck a spear at. And if that is a 12 to hit.
12 hits.
And that is 7 damage. Additionally, it'll have disadvantage on its next attack roll before my next turn.
And which one was that you were striking? The closest one or the one by the other guy?
This one.
Okay. 7 damage to this guy. Disadvantage on his next attacks. All right. It is their turn with Kaz on deck. So on their turn, this one's going to move up right up onto the party. It's going to move in quick. Right up onto the person that attacked it. The one over here is, I think, has enough movement. Oh, definitely enough movement. Moves in right in on these two. This one is gonna, the one at the top is gonna stay on top of its prey. So we'll do 3 rounds of attacks for these creatures. They each get 1 at strike. The first one's gonna be on Ondin, as this large beak kind of is reared up and it comes slashing down on top of you. That is going to be a 23 to hit.
Maybe.
It might just hit.
It does 8 slashing damage to you. That's that one. Everyone watches as Ondin's like chest just screams crimson as the axe slashes across his chest. That's 8 slashing to you. The next strike is going down on Kaz. Kaz, you're the bigger of you and Melvin,
yep.
And therefore seen
Melvin's
as the...
also on my shoulder, so.
Oh yeah. You're seen as the prime target. It's aggressive towards you, so it comes in with a axe beak attack on you. Ooh, that's a 10 to hit.
Misses.
Okay, it misses. It comes in and it's too wild of an attack that you dodge completely out of the way. The one at the top will attack the individual up there, and they roll an 18, which does hit, I believe. Yes, it does. So he will roll. Where is it?
I sort of take a step back and then put my hand up behind me just to catch Melvin for a second.
Melvin's like trying to like hold his balance.
I like take a step back and you're like, oh!
Another slash of the beak on the individual over there, and you can tell that he's not looking good. Like he's panting a lot. There's sweat. He's spattered in blood. He's wincing in a lot of pain. This thing has got him up against the tree. In fact, when it came down with the axe beak, with the beak, it stuck it in. And it's kind of like almost stuck in across his chest, and he's screaming out in pain. Kaz, you're up with Ed on deck.
Okay, well, I have disadvantage using any ranged weapon right now. So
actually, I'm sorry. Let me take a step back real quick. Ondin, it just happened. I had disadvantage on the attack against you, so let me re-roll that and see if I actually hit. Because he had disadvantage on that attack.
Oh, because you hit him. Yeah, because of your weapon mastery thing.
So he would have missed. He rolled a 5. So you actually don't take that 8 slashing.
Oh, sweet.
All right, go ahead, Kaz.
Rewind.
Right, well. Problems of ranger spells. All of my spells that I have set up right now are food or healing. Let me double check something. Does this have to be a... No, it doesn't. Okay, I am going to Hunter's Mark the one directly in front of me.
Hunter's Mark the one directly in front of you. Love it.
Yeah, the one that swung at me.
Okay.
Because Hunter's Mark doesn't require a ranged attack as much as it sounds like it should.
Oh, you can hunt with a spear, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, let's be real. Near enough everyone uses a ranged weapon on Ranger. So the fact that Hunter's Mark doesn't require a ranged weapon feels odd to me. But and I am going to draw my rapier from my side, and just as I'm like panicking, drawing it, and I just sort of stumble a little bit, trying to stop Melvin falling off me.
Melvin's just like hanging on.
Vesperia just pokes her head out. You think you've got problems? And I am going to try and just thrust up into the bottom of this creature.
Okay.
Try and go up through, sort of just below the ribcage. And D20. That is a 16 plus 5, so 21 to hit.
Yes, that will definitely hit.
Also a D8. So 6. That's not the greatest. Okay, so that's 9 damage total.
9 damage total. Got it.
And what's the thingy on this again? Okay, if you hit a creature with a rapier and deal damage to it, you have advantage on your next attack roll against that creature before the end of your next turn.
Is it
I don't
just
have
you that
another
has
attack,
advantage, or is
but-
that anyone that has advantage?
It says you have advantage, so
Got
I'm
it,
assuming
okay.
just me.
Got it. Okay. Just want to make that clarification. All right. That's bonus action. That's action. Do you want to use your movement?
I am staying still.
Perfect. Okay.
I'm
Ed,
staying still, and I'm trying to stand as tall as I can to try and keep Melvin out of reach.
Okay. All right. Ed, you're up, and Melvin, you're on deck.
Okay. So Andon didn't take that slash, right? The
He did not.
axe beat missed. So that's gonna change what I do. How many feet is each one of these squares in movement?
Each square is 5 feet.
So I can move 6 of these squares, correct?
Yes. Yes.
So it's gonna move this way, 1, 2, 3, and keep himself kind of have this tree be in between him and the other axe beaks.
Love it.
Axe beaks. So they hopefully they can't see him. But this guy's all off by himself, so he's kind of like he thinks that the party has those two over there, but this guy's gonna die over there for sure. And
Sure.
that's the whole reason we ran over here in the first place. So even though he doesn't agree that we should have fucking did this, we're here. So he's going to hex the one that's over there and give him. Well, let's roll this thing first. Oh no, do I have to roll for hex? It's he has the. Is it a saving throw?
I think it.
He has disadvantage. on
Hex
certain
just kind of
ability
happens, right?
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
cast it, and then it'll have disadvantage on ability check.
Even better. So I hex it and give it the minus to the dexterity saving throws,
Checks.
and then checks, and then I'm just gonna cast Eldritch Blast at it from here.
Okay.
That's a nat 20, 25.
Ooh, love that. That's critical hit, baby.
Cool.
So what that means is you're gonna assume the full damage, and then you're gonna roll on top of that.
Okay. So it's 2d10. So I assume that's 20.
So 16, and then a D10 and a D6.
Yes.
Because you get those T10 for hex and the D6 for hex that are max, and then you roll them again.
Right.
Yep.
Got you. Okay. So that's 16, and then I roll a d10.
And a D6.
Because Fitz is also one of the nice DMs that gives you that on critical.
15.
Love a good critical hit. You said 15, so 15.
Yeah, so 15 plus 16.
You could be cool like us too, Ange.
Absolutely.
So what's that? 31.
31 damage. That is a beefy hit. You come in and like with both hands just like, charge up this Eldritch Blast and shoot it, and it cannons from you into this bird and knocks it against the one tree that's standing right there and knocks it over and kills it. So it is dead over here.
All right, took care of that one. And then that's my turn. I don't have anything else to do, but at least we know that one's taken care of. That guy's saved. We can deal with these two over here now.
Yeah, the one dude over there just says, "Holy hell!"
Yeah, don't even mention it, partner. Don't even mention it. Don't even mention it. Don't even...
It's just, you saw nothing.
I was never here. All right, Melvin, you're up with Seer on deck.
So Melvin using his legs to kind of hold on to Kaz's shoulders. He kind of like takes his two maracas and he goes, "You've been thunderstruck," and he slams them together and casts Thunderwave.
All right, so that's 2 con saves, I guess, right?
Yep.
I like how you changed the name of the spell as well.
That's what I love too. I love that too. That's such a nice touch. All right, 2 con saves. Both are most likely a fail. So one's a 7 and one's a 9.
Both do fail. They both take 15 points of thunder damage and are pushed back 10 feet.
15?
I rolled a 7 and an 8.
Get the fuck out of here! You killed both of them. Jeez Louise. Okay, yeah. So
The power of ACDC.
I mean, I was kind of hoping I at least get the damage one of you, but jeez. Sorry, Sierra, you didn't get to take your turn.
That's fine. Seal will just go over and heal up the heal the guy because he took damage.
Yep.
She'll go over and heal him.
Okay.
So
I just sort of look. I'm just sat there like, the fuck?
We'll just go ahead and switch the music back to something else. Okay. So yeah, you guys, Seer, you go over and you begin to heal. Are you using like cure wounds, or what are we using?
yes, I will be using my cure 9.
Okay. 9 healing. Let me go ahead and give him that.
I'm just staring at Melvin with this look on my face. Like, what the fuck did I just find?
As you heal him, I'll go ahead and describe him. I'll show him a picture, and I'll show show the audience and such too. This individual is for the most part very androgynous. It's hard to tell what gender this individual may be, but he does introduce himself, and as he does, you understand this is a male guy, and his name that he goes by is Macron Greystoke, sorry. And he says, "Oh, thank you guys. I didn't think I was gonna make it out of there alive. I was out here looking actually for these birds. They have territory around here, and I was hoping to get one of their eggs for further study and bring it back to the hunters. I'm Macron. I'm one of the guild members at the Hunters of the Hauk."
Perfect. So
Oh.
as
We found a
Seer-
guide, guys.
Yeah, as Seer was healing him, I kind of put Ed over here because Ed is obviously gonna have some questions. So hearing that he's a hunter of the hog, the first question is, okay, where is the Oathhall? Where are we going? Like, can we get out of the forest? Like, you obviously need medical help, so where are we going? Lead us there.
He, as he's still reeling from this encounter, and now he's getting bombarded with a bunch of questions, he says, "Oh yeah, no, sorry, just give me a second. The guild. You guys are looking for the guild. Do you guys need help from the guild, or what is it that you're seeking?" He seems a little nervous at this point.
I'm just sort of going to raise a hand and just, is it cheating if he helps us?
Sia would answer. She would be like, "We are initiate. We have been searching for the oath."
Yeah, they told us to find the Oathhall. So if you could just point us in the right direction, we'll be on our way, and we can help you get these holes in your chest, covered up.
I'll do you one better. You helped me, and so I'll repay the favor, and I will take you to Oathhall.
That sounds like a repayment to me.
Is that allowed?
Is
Why
what
are you
allowed?
trying-
What?
Just let it happen. Why-
Has Ondit
We
ever
were told
heard
to
of recruits
find our
getting in this
way.
way?
Can I
We're
do an
told to
insight
just
check?
find our way. This is us finding our way. We found a way, and we found it. We helped out, we did
Can I
what we had.
insight on this man?
Both people who have requested insight, D and fucking JJ, go ahead and roll. Not JJ, Galen, go ahead and roll insight.
Can I roll it too? Just
Yeah. Anyone can. Yeah.
got a 22.
23.
Okay.
Come on, you had to one up me.
You guys are really insightful.
I'm paranoid. I took proficiency.
He's annoyed that you're 2
We have
inches
that, we
taller
have that
than
in
him.
common.
So I would say, Boomy, when you go in to listen and gauge this individual, he seems green to you in terms of like, it's weird that he's out here by himself. He doesn't he was definitely in a dangerous situation. He put himself in a dangerous situation. He says he's a guild member, but he should know better, right? That's what
Does
comes
he have
across
a
to you.
tattoo?
You don't see one, no.
Okay.
And then for the other two who rolled extremely well, the gist of what you're noticing is that in this moment of pain and wincing and reacting and being healed, there's easement on his face. He's relieved. He seems very genuine in terms of wanting to help this group. He almost comes off a bit like he bites off more than he can chew. You can tell he's young, and due to this youth that he has, he just doesn't know any better.
Okay. Can I ask him, like, why are you out here by yourself? What do you? Oh, he said he was collecting eggs for study, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Can
I just
I
tries to help him up.
start-
Like, all right, let's get moving.
Can I start breaking apart the bodies?
Start breaking apart the birds.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Specifically saving talons and
Drumstick.
skulls, effectively.
Yeah, make a
Melvin
survival
wants
check.
to find one really cool looking feather.
Oh,
Just one.
yeah, there's definitely at least one.
Is that the one in your hat?
Absolutely. It is now. It wasn't there before.
Where is it? Hold on. Yeah, it's that feather right there.
If you're doing that, I'm just sort of going to look at him, finding for one feather. Could you grab just any large ones for me?
Yeah, I'll start looking for feathers.
Yeah, there's plenty of
That's one
feathers to
goes
go
to
around.
the hat, though.
Yeah.
I just want some for fletching.
Yeah. I make a survival check for the talons and you said the skulls, beaks, and such.
Yeah, I want the beaks and the talons. I want the sharp bits because they're the parts most people would probably want as either trophies or proof.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 23.
Oh yeah. I would say you probably get about maybe we'll say 7 claws, like 7 like individual claws. The beaks, you're able to keep those intact and are able to recover 3 of them. This whole process takes you a bit of time, so there's a short rest involved here, but that's probably what Macron wants anyways. He's not ready to move just yet, so that does give you time to harvest those individual pieces. And feathers. I'll say for feathers, those aren't hard to come by as they are just all over the body. As many feathers as you want, you can take.
Cool. Okay.
After like every like 5 feathers that Melvin plucks, he's like, "Is that enough? Is that enough? Is that enough?"
I'll stop him at like 20.
You see, Melvin doesn't like say it, but you kind of get the impression he's like, "Yes," and he like stops working immediately and walks away.
The Macron says, "Listen, I'm just gonna sit here and rest for a little bit, but I will definitely take you guys back to Oathhall. We're about a half a day away. We're not too far."
Cool. Ed pulls the note that he pulled off of the body from earlier and shows it to Macron and says, does this mean anything to you? Not all beasts have fangs. Have you seen maybe this handwriting before? Like, does this note mean anything to you?
He looks at it and he ponders for a good second and he just says, "No, I don't recognize the handwriting, but the phrase, I feel like I've heard that before. There was a member within our guild, I think, that had said that once, but I forget who it was. I'm sure you can ask someone back at the guild once you get there, ask around, and someone may know. But I that does seem familiar."
Okay. Ed just slides the note back in his pocket. Okay.
And he looks at all of you and he says, all of you are on. You're trying to get to the guild because you're trying to become a member. Is that correct?
Yes,
I just raise a thumb from the
that is
distance.
true.
Before it gets too far past, Ondon is gonna insight check his answer about the note.
Oh yeah, sure.
It's only
It's just a moment of,
19.
yes, it was me!
You just
It's
found
just
the
like
big
how
ad of
much
the campaign
honesty.
right now.
He doesn't trust it entirely. He's still like something about this guy.
What is your role?
19.
19? Okay. Let me send you a quick message.
He doesn't know what it means, but he's the one that hung.
Do his hands have rope burns from hoisting?
There are other ways to make someone hang themselves, like getting them into the tree and then casting command and saying hang.
Well, but it can't be anything that's directly harmful.
Touche.
Hang yourself, but stand on a chair so you don't, you're still good. But put
No,
the
you just
string-
tie the rope around their neck. You just say jump. You didn't say to jump off the tree. You just tell them to jump
It's
off
not-
the floor, and then as they
it's
jump,
not
you just yank.
Yeah, it's not directly harmful.
I hate the fact that I've thought of this.
That's just the way of D&D players. We think outside the box a lot.
Yep.
So when you say like you need a rest, like maybe like an hour?
Yeah, probably like an hour. Yeah, that would do. Get me back on my feet. I wasn't anticipating 3 large birds, and I was way out of my depth there.
Can I just pull out some of the firewood that was left over?
Yeah.
And just start making a fire like in the middle of this clearing.
What time is it now? Like, how much time has passed? Do we think? Like, do we know how much time we have left?
You've got a good sizable portion of the day still left. I mean, with Macron's estimates being half a day away, I mean, you guys will get there at night for sure. But it'll be early night that you get there. Like, it'll be probably like around midnight if you just continued on.
Okay. The faster we can get back on the road, the better.
I look for the eggs.
Yeah, make it an investigation check.
A 1.
Wow, D.
This is not my day.
Does Boomy say
That's
that she's going to
3.
look for eggs?
Third one,
That's
yeah.
3 1s.
That's crazy.
Oh, better. The one time where I would be able to reroll those.
I know. Should have been a hobbit.
Yeah, the eggs don't seem to be anywhere in this area. So
You
wherever
guys,
he
there's
was
no
looking-
eggs. I don't know what he's talking about. There's
What even are eggs?
Can I, with Boomy having said that, can I double up on a nature check to see if I know anything about axebeak nesting habits, and then maybe an investigation to see if I can help Boomy find the eggs?
You can, yeah.
That is a 19 for nature and an 18 for investigation.
There is it's well documented that axebeaks they can't fly, for one. They're too big of a bird. And 2, that when they do mate and produce offspring and such, and that likelihood, they're gonna protect it in a hole somewhere that is covered up in a place that they would patrol often and be very close to. So you know that if there is a nest, it'd be very close by. And with that investigation check, you actually do find a small cluster of eggs about maybe 30 feet from where these birds were. You find about 3 eggs, and they're about the size of about a football. They're about the size of a football. 3 crit fails.
He's not super vocal that he found them. He knows that Kaz is good with animals. Boomy was
Oh, I
looking
only
for
just
one.
seen that.
I have to like. This
Keep
is
track.
so many ones.
But he knows that Kaz is good with animals. Boomy's looking for one, so he's going to give each of them one of the eggs. He's going to hold on to the third one just depending on like how he feels about Macron later, because again, doesn't trust this guy.
Okay. All right. Yeah. There's that sense of distrust with Macron. But you said you give 2 of them to Boomy. Is that what you said?
One to Boomy, and then he's going to like offer one to Kaz, either as like a food thing because we've been foraging a lot,
I just
or
sort of
just
look at
as
it and I'm just
you're
like,
good
do
with
you care
animals.
do you care if it gets eaten?
It's the way of nature. If you eat it, that's fine. If you keep it, like
Okay,
you have your
fair
other pet,
enough.
that's fine.
And I pull out a small knife and just slash over across the top, just to, you know how like you cut the top off an egg to make it easier to crack it
Sure.
out. He just
Yeah.
sort of cuts the top off and then just sort of goes, and the sparrow comes out and he just leaves it on the floor for her, and basically just turns the shell into a cup. And lets her go
100%
to
gonna
town on it.
100% gonna attempt to pet your Drake again, by the way.
She's occupied. She doesn't care.
Boomy, you're also given a football-sized egg.
I'm gonna like hold it like this and just kind of, I don't know what to do with it.
Oh, well, if you keep it warm, like with your body heat, or securely wrapped up with something to keep it warm, it'll hatch. It's an egg. You were looking for one, right?
Yeah, I was bored. I didn't even know that they were gonna be out here. I looked really hard.
Oh, I just followed where you were kind of going. It was. I'm assuming it was 100% the opposite direction of where she was looking, and he's just lying that
Yeah.
he followed what she was doing to find the eggs.
Yeah. It's kind of heavy. I'm a little person.
I can carry it for you. I don't mind. If you wanted to eat it, I mean that's what Kaz is doing.
How long till it hatches?
Did I get a high enough nature or do I need to re-roll, or do I need to roll a new one?
There's not really a way to know at this point in time. I mean, you're unsure what stage this egg is in just by looking at it.
Okay.
I'll candle it later and we'll find out.
Okay.
But I mean, as you guys are discussing this egg out loud, Macron says, "Hey, where'd you find that?"
And there's a fire going if you want to candle them.
This is my egg.
Were there any more?
I don't know, but this one's mine.
Kaz just sort of leans over the top of the sparrow and covers it.
I
with
will
the
be
coat.
its mommy.
I did find one more, but I think that I would like to learn more about your research and you yourself, Macron. If during our rest we can have a talk.
Yeah, I that's fine. That was the reason I came out here, was these eggs. So, you guys did a bang up job of helping me here. So I mean, I'm at your service.
And I have also, since I was saying I was breaking down bodies, can I have taken the legs off the 2 that were down?
Yeah.
I just want to be sat there with. I want to like put a stick between the bone and the skin on the bottom of the leg. And basically just prop them up by jamming the sticks into the floor at like an angle, so they're just over the fire. Just periodically spin it,
Okay.
like how you would roast marshmallows. We just put a stick in the floor and leave it for a bit.
Yeah.
Basically, just want to do that, but with the. I almost said chicken legs with the axe beak legs.
All right. I mean, you get a short rest in, unless there's anything you talk specifically about Macron. He'll just, he just sits there and rests, and you do see him produce his own water skin, and he has a few herbs and berries that he also chows down on in the meantime.
What's a bird? Quite a lot here.
No,
They're very big legs.
I'm sorry. No, I'm good. But thank you. I really appreciate that. Seriously.
Okay.
Listen, go ahead.
During the rest, Seer would also just ask and be like, "Do you want me to try and help heal you more? Do you want me to try and do but with what I've given, is he hurt anymore?
He's definitely not on death's door. He's not hurt as bad as he was. He's definitely recuperating pretty fine. He does feel he lets you know. He's like, I think I'm good and I appreciate it, but I just needed to catch my breath here and just rest before we head back. I mean, it's a half day's journey. I didn't want to overextend myself.
Oh, he'll also, since we mentioned that he was coming over to sit with us, the conversation he had with Ogden about finding one more egg. The sparrow's just on the floor, sat next to me, eating another one.
Oh, you found another egg. Okay.
No, she found it.
She found it. Okay.
Yeah, she sort of wandered off for a bit. She came back, dragging it, and yeah.
Well, then I'm gonna use some of my time while we rest here. I'm just gonna walk around and see if I can find any more.
Okay. Well, she came from kind of that way, and I just point in a random direction.
Oh yeah. He doesn't walk far. He's just walking around where you guys are at and just kind of doing a 360 to see if he can find any more eggs while you guys are taking this quick break.
Ondon will show him like the nest that he found the eggs in.
Okay. Yeah. Eventually, you show him. And he's like, "Oh, man, there's no more." Well, at least you still got one, and I would ask if it's not too much, if we don't break it or we keep it intact. I kind of need it for the guild.
Yeah, he does. One of the things that I sent you the message. He's asking about the research, slipping in some like phrases that are like that he's picked up that are generally used by hunters, and kind of like trying to get the vibe, and just kind of nonchalantly like, why are you out here alone? Except Ondon has the charisma of this axe beak that's currently roasting on the fire.
He has the charisma of a wet fish.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, he says,
Don't worry, I know the feeling.
I'll be honest with you, it's foolish when I say it out loud. I wanted to impress people at the guild. I had just recently, I actually just recently got promoted, and I wanted to really earn my keep, and so I felt with this promotion I could do more on my own, and this has only proven to me that there's no solo efforts here out in the woods, and I should have been smart enough to realize that.
Well, it seems like you're not necessarily a combat person, but you're a smart person, correct?
Well, in this moment, I don't feel smart, but yeah, I'm not. I don't really seek glory in combat. But I am well.
More of a researcher.
Yeah, I'm well equipped to study and research, and I love the wild. I love nature, and that's kind of where I feel most at peace.
Yeah, then perhaps look into finding someone to complement that. Find someone within the guild that is interested in going out and finding things, but is more combat focused.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few of us in the guild that are extremely capable of taking down large beasts and hunting. It's all within their wheelhouse. In this moment, I wanted to just really impress the guild and what I could do. But you're right. I definitely should have brought along someone with me.
That dead body, was he did it look like did he have a robust musculature? Did he look like somebody that squares up?
Like the one that you guys found earlier?
Yeah, the one
The hanging man, yeah.
Ondon is not gonna let it go.
Yeah, Ed's kind of getting a similar vibe as Ondon when he's listening to this guy talk. Like he's also, I don't know, not fully believing what he's saying, I guess. Can I just do an insight check on what he was saying just now, just to see if I get that he was lying?
Mm-hmm.
You already know I'm already on the same wavelength.
I got a 1.
I got a 21.
It's not just me today.
I'm about to start my own counter.
You know what? Can I also roll? Or am I not paying?
Can I ask a question real quick about my egg?
Yeah.
So, prestidigitation, minor sensation. Can I warm the egg with it just the outside, because that's not living.
Yeah, we can manage that.
To keep it warm, so
Yeah.
that because I'm already attached to it.
Of course.
Might I join them
It's
in
gonna
the
be my
insight check?
baby.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Sorry to butt back in.
Oh,
I have,
no, never mind.
I have Lucky. So can I try to just re-roll my my insight check with Lucky?
You can. Yes.
Okay, so let's do that.
If it makes you
and-
feel any better, D, you're now not the only two.
Yes.
I got a 7.
Uh,
I mean, it
It's
is a
such a
check,
ten.
so it's not a.
Ed, is it clear that Ed's kind of listening in?
Yeah, I mean Ed's sitting on the stump by the fire, and he's just kind of been passively listening while Andon's been asking him questions, and he's kind of picking up that Andon is getting a weird vibe from this guy. Ed's also getting a weird vibe from this guy, so he's kind of on the same wavelength. Maybe that doesn't perfectly hear Andon's thoughts, but is getting the vibe of like Andon's questioning this guy a lot. I also don't really trust this guy. Okay, just kind of keeping that in his head while he's listening to them talk. The insight was just a 10.
Okay.
I start
Um,
trying to pay attention, and then I get a headache.
Too much science talk.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm not good at this. I'm gonna focus on hitting things.
I mean, for the most part, you wager that this individual is telling the truth, and he's not trying to hide anything from you. With what he's saying, he seems to be very embarrassed a little. Actually, is probably the best term to give here in this moment. That's about the most you can glean. Is at least that's what he's portraying to you, and that's what you're kind of gleaming. All right. Anything else before we push on?
He's gonna ask Macron if he has some way to keep the egg safe, and if he says yes, he will give Macron the third egg. Just
Not
as
my
like
egg.
the third
Okay.
one. There was
Yeah.
one for you, one for Kaz, and then one that he was just kind of like holding back from Macron just to like get the guy interested in having enough of a conversation that he might slip up.
He says, "Oh, actually, no, I do have a way of keeping the egg safe. See, I have a pet, and I like to keep him. I don't like to bring him out that often. He's very wily. He escapes me every now and then, and I lose him. But at least that's only within the guild. Once we're outside the guild, he obeys every command I give him. But I have a pet, and the pet can take care of the egg."
What pet is that? You're very, very vague about pet. What is the pet?
Is this the invisible pet?
No. He says, well, I have and don't be alarmed. But I have a mimic, and it's a young mimic, and but I'm raising it. That's something I'm very proud of, and the people at the guild know, but the mimic will consume the egg without actually consuming, and will he'll protect the egg for me until we get back to the guild.
We just got a 10-person raid.
Oh, dude, that's awesome!
Oh, hello.
Woo-woo!
Welcome in,
Hello,
Raiders.
hello.
And with like the revelation of the mimic, that sounds like something that to him, Kaz, and maybe Boomy would be interested in. So he is going to be like, "Oh, well, before I give you the egg, would you have your pet come and meet the rest of our group?"
Yeah, I absolutely. And he kind of like opens his satchel and he lays it down, and out rolls like a satchel, like it's rolling on its own, a little small satchel.
I'm gonna
Bag of holding
reach
and a bag of
over,
holding.
pick up.
Bag of
I'm
holding
gonna
and a
reach
bag of
over,
holding.
pick up the egg, put it on my lap, and then pick up the spare and put her there as well, because he's sort of just like, I'm very wary of this thing.
Now, if you've never encountered a mimic, I gotta warn you, they mimic, objects. So this is not a normal satchel. This is actually my pet. I call him Voodoo.
Are you sure it's not a normal satchel?
I'm quite sure. Mimics have a characteristic that when you touch them, you become stuck to them. It's a defense mechanism, so that way they can consume things. So if you I'll put my hand down, and you'll see, and he puts his hands down, and he just flat as can be, and he just puts it on the satchel, and he pulls it up, and it sticks to him. And then you see like this tongue kind of like somehow appear out of the mouth of the satchel and wrap its tongue around the hand of Macron. And he says, "Oh, yeah. So yeah, they as you can tell, they're a bit strange, but this one likes me and I like it, and I'm gonna raise it."
Old.
Fair enough. Sure. Kaz is just confused as hell.
I don't know if Boomy would know what a mimic is.
Ondan's gonna present to this little satchel one of his daggers for it to see.
You produce a dagger. It perceives the dagger in whatever way it can, but it doesn't do anything to it.
Okay. It was just a curiosity if it would take a different shape.
So he says,
Can I pet it?
Oh, I wouldn't pet it. No.
No.
Different people taste different to it. And I can't guarantee that you won't taste good to it. It's a innocent creature, but it does have the wiles of a creature that wants to consume. I don't taste good to it, so therefore it doesn't eat me. I can't guarantee it for you. You can. I would say don't, but you can try.
I would probably also reiterate, probably not a good idea.
If you guys are like, don't do it, then Boomy won't do it.
That is
That might
definitely
make
like, "Ooh,
Melvin
don't
do it, but
That might make Melvin do it.
Be careful, it might have your feather.
yeah, it's true.
Melvin, I really like that feather. It looks good in your hat.
Right? It's like it was made for it.
It definitely. That's sick.
That certainly fit pretty perfect. It's about the
Mhm.
perfect size as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just long enough that it comes out the back.
Yeah, it was like it was almost like it was meant to be.
So listen, I think I'm good to go when you guys are. I've rested long enough, and I can take you back to the guild.
Yes, please.
Lead
It's
the
not-
way.
Guys, like, finally.
Well,
Seer's
slap
ready.
size.
She's ready to go.
Stands up.
with everyone else.
You reach for the back.
And because
I'm just gonna look down and check whether or not she's finished her egg.
yeah, I mean, yeah, there's probably a little bit of scraps here and there, but for the most part, yeah, it's good food.
Okay. I just sort of put the egg on the floor, just leave it there. Just pick her up, sort of put her on my neck, and she just sort of scrambles inside the hood.
Macron begins guiding you guys to the east, and because he's your guide, you guys are going to be able to make a direct path to the guild. And had you not rolled a 1, you would have had a harder time getting to the guild.
These ones are useful.
So the encounter with Macron is actually very beneficial to you guys. There was a few more encounters that could have taken place had you not found Macron. But he as he's guiding you guys over the rest of the day, he tells you guys a little bit about the guild and how he just became a field hunter. He was a green cloak, but now he's a field hunter. And everyone that starts out in the guild is a green cloak. Everyone that starts out. So if you guys make it back, you guys become green cloaks. That's where you're gonna start off, and then you become a field hunter. And he talks about some of the other field hunters. He's like, oh, I should have brought. He starts talking about some of the guild blades, which is like the next rank up. He's like, oh, I should have brought Garrick out. Garrick would have been able to handle those axe beaks, no problem. That dude, I would not mess with him. He's very dangerous. I mean, he's kind, but the dude knows what he's doing. He goes by the name Wolf's Son. That's like his It's like a moniker, some kind of nickname that people give him, and he's just going on and just rambling about things.
Do you reckon he'd like this? And I just pull out the wolf pelt. That, as you said yourself, from when I rolled perfectly for it, it's in pristine condition.
Yeah, he would say, well, actually, yeah, any
and
trophies,
the head is still attached.
Yeah, any trophies you guys got from this encounter, that's gonna look very favorable upon you guys at the guild. So,
like these, and he just starts pulling out all the random crap.
Oh my! You guys have been busy.
So he's got like the talons from the axe beak, the beaks from the axe beak, the antlers from the moose, the legs from the moose.
I tell you what, as some of the stuff,
the wolf pelt, both wolf fangs, and the turkey feathers.
If you link
The stinger.
link up with Iskarn when you get to the guild, and he can like fence some of this stuff for you guys, and you guys might get some coin off of it. Otherwise, it's mostly just trophies.
Sound of that.
And you can use them to gain notoriety within the guild. A lot of hunters do that. So yeah, you can either meet with Iskarn, he'll fence it for you, or just use it as a way to gain notoriety within the guild. People love that.
Would there be someone that could like turn this into a cloak?
Yeah, actually, yeah, the Finril. Finril, he's kind of like the guild wizard. He could do that.
Kind of want like cloak with like the head, just.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of guild members that could just craft it for you. But if you're looking for something arcane, Finril's the guy you want to go to. He's a very old guy. He's a little out of practice in terms of his old wizarding days, but he's still very capable. He's kind of like our sage. He knows a lot. He's very old, but he's very, very kind, a very gentle old man. But yeah, I mean, you link up with him, he might be able to make something really cool for you, depending on, what you can.
Yep.
There's things you have to give into the guild in order to get back. But we'll cover that when we get there. But yeah, he would be the guy I go to if you want something like magical in essence. He takes you down different paths heading east. And as night falls, he says, "We don't need to rest. We're gonna be fine. Once we get closer to the guild, the dangers start to die down, so you don't need to worry about anything. The most, scary thing you're going to see around here is probably like a small fox, honestly. You don't have nothing to worry about. Once you get closer to the guild and closer to Merkstead, the darker elements of this world tend to stay away. I'm not sure if that's on purpose or not, but that's just how life is around the guild. And eventually you guys start to see on a large hill like these fires or like these torches. And you see a 2-story building that is half wooden, half brick or stone. And he says, "Well, that's it over there. That's Oathhall. I'm sure a lot of you are hungry and are ready for rest. So why don't we go ahead and pick up our step and we'll be home."
Sounds like a plan. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
He guides you in, and as he does, you find there's like this to the left. There's like this big giant doorway where you can see horses come in and out of. Like that it's almost like a stable house of some kind that's connected to the guild. And then you see there's a balcony above a door, and beneath the door you see outside leaning against the wall, just smoking a pipe, you see Sybin. And he regards you guys, and he says, "One of you looks thinner, and one of you smells like shit, but all of you breathe, and that'll do." And he knocks on the door twice, and the doors kind of open, and he says, "Oathhall opens for you now, so don't die before they remember your name. And hunters, I can now call you hunters. You have earned your way into the guild, and that is where we will end the role-playing for tonight. I will show you the map, though. of the guild.
Melvin was just gonna say, nice to see you too again, big guy.
So
I just sort of, as we're walking in, I just sort of stab him. I just salute him a little bit. So
he a lot of the pleasantries you give him, he kind of shrugs off, but he does acknowledge you a little bit more tenderly, although not much, than he did before.
Oh, I'm mean mugging him.
he might respect that a little bit more than the rest.
I'm told us we smell like shit.
Well, I said one of us smelled like shit.
Oh.
Yeah, like, you know,
He just
every
didn't
6
say who.
seconds.
It's
Voice
probably me covered in a million
Prestidigitation.
different pieces of corpse.
Ooh, at this map.
And there you go. You've made your way to Oathhall. And from there, like I said, we'll end, but I'll let you. There's 2 levels, actually, technically 3 levels to this map. There's the second story, there's a basement, but we'll cover that all next session. You know, the ins and outs and the locations and such of Oathhall. What I can say is, going into next session, what we'll probably do, hunters, is we will do a little bit of lay of the land. Macron will give you a tour of the guild and let you know what all the facilities are. You will then be able to begin, once you've rested, there'll be a ceremony of sorts for you to become green cloaks, and you'll get a green cloak. Each of you will get a green cloak. And you'll have access to some of the features within the guild, such as your downtime jobs and mechanics. So
Brandon's already got one.
okay. It'll be replaced. This is a pristine green cloak. Every green cloak is mandatory. They have to wear this. It's almost like an identifier of sorts.
Is it like a uniform inspection thing every now and again to make sure it's clean?
Yeah, and it's just the cloak. It's nothing else. Just the cloak.
That's the only part they care about.
But yeah, we'll get into some downtime. You guys will begin earning favor points. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Let's do experience points, and let me deal out your first bit of favor points. So let me pull up the tracker.
Question with regards to the cloaks.
Yes.
Does the color change based on rank? Like, is that an identifier for higher ranks? It's a different color, or is it just that the adornments change?
In fact, no. The green cloak is the only thing that is special, and it's special to the green cloaks. Once you've ranked up, you don't need to wear it. You can, but at that point, it's just to show who is green within the guild and who's new.
Okay,
and it
so
identifies
past green cloaks, there's no identifiers specifically to ranks.
Not that you've made aware of immediately. Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
So if you're looking at the tracker, this is the wrong tracker. No, it's the right tracker. Okay. As you're looking at the tracker, let's give out experience points. So we'll work backwards. So
that's the tracker.
The axe beaks, there were 3 of them. That's 150 total. So 150 divided by 7 of you.
21.4.
Yeah.
So we'll round down to 21. 21 experience. And then there was the giant wasp. And there's only one of those. That's a total of 100 divvied up.
So 14.
Mm-hmm. And you encountered the wasp. You encountered the axebeak. What else did you guys encounter?
Moose.
Moose. That's right.
That was 14. You added 24.
For the moose, and it was only one of those. Ooh, this is actually okay. This one's worth 200 XP, divvied up between the lot of you.
Be what? 28.
Yeah, 28.5, so 29.
For saving Macron and not allowing him to die, which was definitely a possibility, for saving him, each of you gain 100 XP.
Oh, for quick thing, for the moose, it was 28.5. Are we going up or down on that?
If it's 0.5, I round up.
Okay. That would be 29.
And then for encountering the tree with the dead man, each of you gain 10 experience points for that.
26.
And then for making your way to Oathhall successfully, each of you gain 500 experience points.
Meow.
Nice.
That's what 774.
Yay, we level up.
Is that enough to hit 2?
That
That's
is
enough
Sorry,
enough.
is that enough
Three.
enough to hit 3? I mean, sorry.
No,
It-
3's
no.
900.
No.
Oh, okay.
So you're close to 3, but there is 500 for getting to Oathhall successfully. The favor points. This will be the first time you guys earn favor points. So and you may or may not dabble into it tonight, but when you're looking through the Roll20 stuff. But favor points. I'm gonna show this to you guys in case you guys need a refresher. So there's standing within the guild that's tied to your favor, and then you can also spend your favor points, and that's why you see 2 different columns on the tracker. One is your favor points. That's the left column. That's the stuff you can spend. The right column is your total
how
favor.
much, including what you spent.
Yes. So the one on the right, the one that says total, that's your standing within the guild. The higher, the better you are to those around you. The more respect you may gain, and you can lose and gain favor based off of your encounters socially within the guild, failing missions, doing great missions, that sort of thing. The only time you will take away from your total favor points is if you've failed a mission or something like that. Like you don't, if you spend favor points, it doesn't come from the total. Those are 2 separate numbers. Just putting that out there. So for tonight, for completing your first overall mission, each of you have gained 5 favor points. So all of you now have 5 total favor points. If you end up spending 5, because the first thing you can buy is worth 5, it's a bundle of health potions. So you get 5 bundle for the bundle. If you spend that 5, you will have 0 in the left, but 5 in the right, because again, the right is your total standing, if that makes sense. And it might make more sense the more we get through this. In the next session, we will do downtime. You'll be given an you'll check the guild posting board and choose your actual next mission as a group, what it is you're going to be doing. Each mission comes with rewards, such as favor points, currency, stuff like that, and rewards and such. And downtime has its own benefits. It's usually a job that you can do that will gain you a benefit, and if you do bad at that job, if you fail your check, there'll be a drawback. And you guys can look through that as well. And you're, between now and next week, I'll put it right here. You guys can see it there. That way, you guys can peruse what you may want to do for your downtime. You're going to be offered 1 week of downtime before your next mission. So sometimes I might give you 2 weeks. Sometimes I might give you 3. I probably won't give you more than that. So that will, so you'll get 1 week's worth of downtime before your next mission.
Cool.
Sounds good.
And do each of the downtime jobs, do they all take the same amount of time?
Yes, it's always one week. So you guys can go ahead and start planning out what it is. And there's a lot of things, I mean, depending on your play style, there's a lot of things to get there, a lot of benefits to look at and such. But for right now, while you guys peruse that, I'm going to say goodbye to our audience, who I know have been with us. And I appreciate you guys coming in and watching and staying, hanging out with us and enjoying your time. And we appreciate you. We really, truly do. So have a great night. Oh, we should raid someone, right? I mean, is that a thing we should do?
Yeah, we should. Let's see.
Do I know anyone on?
Yeah, I don't know if I know anybody on either.
Architects of Fate. I don't know too much about them, but
I mean, I know it's /raid, and then I just type in. Do I have to type it inside the brackets, or just type the channel?
Just type the channel.
If someone
that's the only one I know that's on. But yeah,
if anyone wants to send me the thing, so I can type it in.
Thanks, Lexi.
Thanks, Lexi.
You guys, Don't forget to follow, okay?
Please and thank you.
Hit the follow button
Smash that
so you
like
can hang out with us every Thursday.
He said, it was-
Or for the case of Lexi or me or my mom, Wednesday.
Or Wednesday. Yes.
Has anyone got a name to send me?
Did you send it to?
Oh, I didn't. I just said it. Let me go actually find what it is. I accidentally closed the window.
I have a second level related question.
Mhm.
Would the amount of sign language that they've been using between them be enough for me to be considered as making sense for learning sign language?
There's definitely some basic things that you can learn, but that is
Because I get 2 languages from level 2.
Oh,
I'm just
well
trying to find an in-character reasoning to make
Yeah.
sense behind learning something,
yeah. Well,
rather than just picking random languages.
that's gonna be one of the other things. As far as level 2 stuff, I'm gonna be in contact with all of you about what it is you're doing for level 2, if there's anything you're getting, or if there's any clarification you need. But something like that, I'll automatically approve and say yes. I'm not gonna like hinder anyone. Yeah, you can spend a lot of time gaining stuff and you'll learn more, but you can add it to your repertoire.
Because I get 2 languages, and I was like, well, that one's being used quite a lot. Can I think of an excuse to learn that one?
No, that's probably a very good one. Oh, thank you.
I get
Appreciate it.
4 infusions.
Yeah, but I think you can only choose. You get the choice of 4, but you only get to use 2.
Yeah, you can only make 2 a day, and you
Yeah,
have to break it down.
Did I do it? I did do it. Okay, cool. All right. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it. If you're still
Bye.
watching, feel free to go watch Architects of Fate.
Woo!
Got it.
And then I'll sit on for a couple seconds. That way it goes over.
Oh, they're doing a Fallout thing.